Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at a really neat feature that LibreOffice and Excel both share, and that's the ability to create pivot tables. Pivot table, the way we're going to look at this particular pivot table is, in this case, a list of unique elements in a list. So we have a nice little short list here as our example that's got the numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 in it, but doesn't have the number 3. Sometimes you just want to know what items in that list are unique. I'm sure there's a lot of ways to get there. You could sort the list and look down through it, or write some formula to compare the numbers and do that sort of thing, or you could create a pivot table. For this pivot table, we're going to highlight the data that you see on the screen. We're going to go over to data. Now if you were doing this inside of Excel, it wouldn't be data, it would be insert pivot table, but here it's data, pivot table, and then create. We're going to use the current selection that we have because it already selects the rows and columns that we want, or the single row. And this is nothing more complicated than just grabbing data 2 and dragging it over to the row fields. The view here is quite a bit like probably what like Excel was before Excel 2010, when you could easily do this. Now you'd have to go into Excel and set classic view to see this sort of a view, but basically, let's see what that does. It should create a new pivot table with those numbers, and it should be good. Let's see. Hey, pretty much what we expected. The numbers 1 through 6 with no 2 in the list. A unique list that just shows the numbers. Hope that helps somebody that was trying to figure that out. I spent some time fumbling around with this myself to figure out which buttons to click, and kind of a useful function to know what things are in a list and what things aren't. Have a great day.